is Jose for the lead.
Last night we got wild endings, impossible comebacks, and a couple of revenge games, so let's get into it. After missing the potential game winner in their previous matchup at home, Ant was ready to avenge himself and the Timberwolves in Memphis, so he got to work early.
Edwards, that's good. Edwards looking for a seam. Edie comes out, they leave Edwards, finds the laces, and he buries it.
Edwards was on a mission, hitting 3 straight three-point attempts on his way to 22 points in the first half, and with this bucket, he gave Minnesota the biggest lead of the night.
Incredible to watch. Edwards finds his spot.
However, the Grizzlies kept it close by harassing Ant on defense. They forced 5 turnovers from him in the third quarter alone, which seemed frustrating for Edwards.
Edwards' eyes lighten up, wants to take him off the bounce. Excellent defense by Aldama. About a 9-second different shot to game clock. Morant, the spin high, missed it. Edwards, terrific defense, and then the save. But then it's Kennard off a loose ball.
So, with Memphis cutting the lead to 5 going into the fourth, and with all the attention on Ant, Reid and Dilingham off the bench took over the game.
G. Jackson, well, knocked around, Reid tracks it down, boy, he's been all over the place, gets it to Dilingham, that's an open 3, and he sticks it. Making his first appearance of the season. Reid takes him off a switch, and look at that, a sweeping little baby hook for Reid. He's got it all working.
But Morant and company would show why they belong to the West Elite.
Morant weaving his way through, and his prayer is answered. That's a tough shot over Edie. Knocked around, Jackson on the take. Foot race with McDaniels. Look at Jackson in the open floor. That is just unreal. Here comes Ja, the spin, the fade. Some more Morant magic here in Memphis.
And after hitting 3 of 5 in the first half, Edwards went cold from downtown in the final period.
Three-pointer from Edwards, not that time. What a matchup here. The two of the most electrifying players in the league. Edwards misses.
The Grizzlies took advantage of that in the best possible way.
Here comes Bane on the attack. Takes the lead.
Memphis went on an 11-0 run in a 2-minute span, taking the momentum away from the Wolves and a 6-point lead. But Reid wasn't done scoring in the clutch.
Two-man game, pick and roll. Randall, Conley, Reid, a 3, splash, put it down. Conley, here comes Reid on the dive, and Minnesota ain't done yet.
A huge 29-point performance off the bench by Nas, keeping his team intact late in the game. Then Triple J tries a one-legged floater from 20 feet away with 5 seconds on the clock. I have no idea what he was thinking. On the other hand, Edwards does a smart move by attacking the rim and draws the foul, but his first attempt is short on the line, which gives Memphis a chance to make it a 2-possession game at the end.
Catch the ball, handoff. Oh, maybe not Jaren Jackson Jr.
Jackson flicks it up to the rim, the tip, no.
Randall comes up with another great defensive play on Jackson Jr., securing the last shot. So after the timeout, we get to this.
Memphis trying to protect this lead, and here we go. The Grizzlies are out of fouls. Edwards against Bane. Edwards elevates. Missed it. And for the second time in 8 days, the Memphis Grizzlies outlast Minnesota.
Really? Is this the best you can do out of a timeout? A hero ball? Is Edwards the exclusive right holder of these game winner attempts? Honestly, I don't remember the last time he's hit one. Matter of fact, I ran into a stat on Reddit that he's 2 of 19 on potential game winners in his career. Nonetheless, this was a bad deja vu for Ant for sure. And I'm also sure that New Orleans fans weren't happy either seeing their team fall in a 25-point hole against the Utah Jazz. But then, the Pelicans went on an amazing 37-12 run, led by CJ McCollum to close the third and open the fourth quarter.
On the spin of the fall away. I got it. Right. Hawk available. And so is Jose for the lead.
A delirium inside the arena after Jose nails the go-ahead bucket, and suddenly we got ourselves a ball game. The Jazz, however, wouldn't go down without a fight, even with Kessler being the only one to play out of the starting 5. But CJ McCollum owned the fourth quarter because
the 3, got it! CJ's got the hot hand. Tice on the pick, CJ on the pop. But the hot hand is right there. CJ for the lead. Got it again! Up against Isaiah Collier, waiting for CJ. Got the good look. 3 ball. Got it!
Ashley Larry's in the building.
Man.
Here. He he's here. Maybe he came in with his coat on.
CJ went absolutely nuts, scoring 18 points in the final 12 minutes to give the Pels a 2-point lead. And with the game on the line, putting the ball in the basket didn't come easy for both teams in the last 3 minutes when Kessler finally made a huge play to retake the lead for Utah.
5 to shoot. Air ball put in by Kessler.
At the end, DeJounte Murray would finally give CJ some break because
Mid-range for DeJounte. He'll take the layup and get it.
still, the Jazz could have had the last laugh.
Do you get overtime or is it going to be a heartbreak? The run. Collier didn't get it. Loosed up. And we go to overtime.
Isaiah Collier fails to hit a second game winner, so we go to overtime. And after coming all the way back from a 25-point deficit, McCollum wasn't gonna let his team lose.
Up against Kessler.
Trey has a...
Nice pick. Having a layup. Another reverse.
CJ with a masterful 45-point performance to propel the Pels' victory, and he found Trey Murphy at the end, who put the final nail in the coffin.
Sets up Trey. 3 ball.
That's exactly what I was talking about, Joe.
2-possession game.
We gotta go to Houston now for another dominant individual outing. It was a tie game between the Rockets and the Pistons in the third quarter when Cade Cunningham started cooking against the third best defense in the league.
Now here's the run out, the lob, the catch, the dunk. Cunningham to Asar Thompson.
Tobias Harris, forecourt to Cade. The long gun from Cade right down the middle. Cade gets the screen, guns for 3, and it's through. The net did not move on that triple try from Cade Cunningham.
Houston switched numerous defenses on Cade, all of them capable and athletic to go up against him. But it didn't matter because
Here's to Jalen Duren, gets it back, and the long gun goes. Cade dribbles through traffic, gets to the basket, and throws it down.
oh my goodness, look at him splitting the double team and then throwing down the emphatic dunk. Cunningham played like a man possessed, 19 points on a nearly perfect 7 of 8 shooting, saving the best for last.
Cunningham has gone off, one-on-one with the man Thompson. Tough 2 at the horn, good for Cade Cunningham.
Riding a 10-point lead into the fourth quarter, the Pistons prevailed at the end in what turned out to be an ugly-looking final period where both teams failed to score more than 17 points. Cade finished the game with 32 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists, leading Detroit to a statement win on the road over the West's second overall. And it's always a pleasure to welcome Trae Young and MSG.
At hand early on. That would be the smart thing to do. As Trae Young will hear the boos.
But as we all know by now, Ice Trae is not fazed by it even one bit.
Young finds some room. His three-pointer is good. And a quick 6-0 start. Young fires and hits.
Second consecutive time from the left elbow for Young.
Young scored 18 first-half points on a blazing 5 of 6 shooting from downtown, leading Atlanta to an 8-point lead at the break.
Slides it over to Trae. Long 3 is good.
2 for $1.
Regardless, Mikal Bridges took on the responsibility early in the third quarter, both on offense and on defense, sticking to Trae like hot glue.
Bridges now second nick of double figures. Trae Young tries again. Not that time. Towns runs down the rebound.
Nick the aggressors now. Look at him attacking underneath.
Bridges turns, shoots, and scores 7 points in just over a minute.
Bridges returns the favor with 14 of his 26 points in the third period, putting the Knicks in front.
Bridges off the bounce, goes inside. Beautiful move and a foul. Bridges has erupted here to start the third quarter as the Knicks take the lead.
And with neither team being able to pull away from the other, we get to this point.
Towns finds Achua! Crashes Achua with the slam. He puts up the jumper and it goes. Knicks back up by 5. Payne lines up a 3. It's good! And the foul! Cameron Payne with a chance for a 4-point play.
Wow, the bench unit with a crucial 7-0 run for New York. And when winning time came, Brunson, Cat, and Bridges made sure to finish off the Hawks.
Back door's open.
Oh, Brunson banks it home. Miscommunication by Atlanta. Heads up play. Towns, 3-pointer. Got it! His first 3-pointer. Bridges pulls up, jump shot. It's good!
At the end, Jalen Brunson outscored Trae 34-27, evening up the season series after Trae rolled the dice at half court in the previous match. He falls now to 7-14 against the Knicks in his career, 4-6 in Madison Square Garden. Jason Tatum as well wanted to improve his record against Steve Kerr and the Warriors.
As Tatum, nice little mid-range jumper. Wait, did you just say mid-range for the Celtics?
Rooney World. Nice drive there by Tatum.
Tatum led the Celtics with 22 points as they only needed 3 quarters to blow out the Dubs in front of their own fans. This was a debacle on so many levels for Golden State, as Curry and Moody were the only ones in double digits, as they shot just 35% from the field and only 26% for 3 as a team. This 40-point embarrassing beating was the biggest home defeat in the last 40 years for the Warriors, and Coach Kerr found himself in a very awkward situation at the end.
Gold medal winner Steve Kerr kind of hanging around. I was curious to see if there was a Tatum Steve Kerr.
In Charlotte, the Mavs got another career-defining performance by Daniel Gafford.
To the basket! Daniel Gafford dug out the loose ball. Rebounds his.
Just 5 days after setting his highest scoring game with 27 points, Gafford came out bulldozing in this one as well. 31 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 blocks on 80% from the field is ludicrous. We're talking about prime Kevin Garnett numbers.
Gafford follows it home. New career best. Pass up ahead. Mark Williams. A catch. Blocked by Gafford.
But it was all for nothing because
Gonna lead to a run out. Josh Green, what do you got? First 2 of the game comes to the chin up for Josh Green. 2 Mavericks hit the deck. NSJ capitalizes. Mark, bad intentions.
However, there's still a glimpse of hope for the Mavs at the end.
Thompson. Loose. Hornets are gonna win.
In the last 2 games of the night, the Cavaliers, led by Mitchell's 33 points, demolished the Suns in Cleveland, and the Bulls, powered by Levine's 35, surprised the Kawhi-less Clippers in Los Angeles. All this chaos comes just a day after the Battle of LA went wrong for LeBron and the Lakers. You gotta check out what happened right here. Talk to you in the next one. Peace out.